Hi class, we need to take a look at problem 2. And in problem 2, the entire set of problems we're simplifying. Here's the basic idea. You're only able to combine like terms. So as we're combining these polynomials, we're basically looking at only adding and subtracting the x's, the constants, or any other variable depending on how it's given. Let's take a look at the first problem. So in problem A, here's the basic idea. So we're given a polynomial and they want us to simplify it. Well, the only operation that we can do here is the addition of the like terms. So what I'm going to do first is remove that parentheses on the actual negative 9x. So this is equivalent to 15x plus 4y. And the addition of a negative is just the same as a minus 9x plus the values of 7y. And then in the next step, I'm going to combine the x's. So technically here we have 15x and we're adding negative 9x. So this is going to give us positive 6x. So this is equivalent to 6x. Next, we're going to be adding the y's. So here we have 4y plus 7y. That's going to give us a total of 11y. So plus 11y. That's our final answer. We're not able to combine any other values further because technically the x's and the y's are not like terms. So that's it for problem A. Let's move into problem B. In problem B, we have to look out for the distributive property. There is no values on the outside of any of these. So we can just drop the parentheses. We couldn't drop the parentheses if they were constants on the outside of those. So this is negative 9x plus 7 plus x minus 5. And at this point, let me add the x's. So we're looking at negative 9x plus an x. This is going to be a negative 8x. And then we're going to be doing the addition of the constants. So we have a positive 7 minus 5. So we end up with a plus 2. Okay, let's move on to the next problem. And careful on the next problem. Also, there's no constants on the outside, so we can just drop the parentheses. And we end up with negative 12y to the third plus 15y to the fourth plus 3y to the fourth minus a y to the third. And then in the next step, we can start combining like terms. So I'm going to first combine the y's to the third power. So negative 12y to the third minus another y to the third. This is negative 13y to the third. And then for the y's to the fourth, we have 15 and 3. So that's going to be 18. So this will be plus an 18 y to the fourth. And let me just rewrite it on the descending order. So this will be 18y to the fourth minus 13y to the third. So both of these answers are perfectly fine, but some of the problems are asking for us to rewrite it in lowest form or in descending order. Let me check the previous ones. So both of the previous ones are actually okay. This one, both of these answers are fine, except that for some of the problems on the homework, they are going to be asking for descending order. That's actually it for C. Let's move on to D. And in problem D, once again, there is no constants on the outside. So we could just say that this is a 2a to the second minus a 3a minus 1 plus an a squared plus a 9a minus a 1. and we can combine the a squares. So in this case, we're looking at 2a squared plus an a squared. This is a 3a squared. Next, we'll combine the a's. So we have an a here, and we can combine it with another a here. This is actually -3, so we're gonna end up with 6a positive. And then in our constants, we have a -1 and the addition of another -1. So in this case, we'll be looking at a -2. This particular one, it's already in descending order, so we're good with that problem. I'll put the rest of the problems on another video.